Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode of review of Dandadan, episode 5. And I would say each episode is getting better and better, you know. So even after, poor Ken, even after what seems that the Turbo Granny was gone, but she's still lingering around, So. Especially after when she's now moved into this cat statue, which okay, so because I figure because since during like the outro and stuff, we see this cat statue, and so okay, now that makes sense, So she's now currently residing because they transferred her into that cat statue. But there's more to it though, and poor Ken's just like. First, he had his manhood taken from him, and now his nutsack is now gone. She took it. And now she just dropped him somewhere. I'm like... Not only this guy can't catch a break, but I'm like... The innuendos, and stuff like that, it's just like... It's just crazy, But anyway, getting more on that, though, afterwards, but before that... now that Ken and Momo are back they go back to school. Like Ken is like he doesn't want to feel like it's like feels awkward like talking to her because after everything, even at school. So they want to try to talk to each other during break though, but it's funny how like they just keep on passing by each other or going to the same place where they think they were going to like. He went to the cafeteria and she said like out this other part of the line, and then they go to the reverse back to they go to the reverse places, vice versa, right? And they just can't seem to find each other, right? Even they walk past each other through a crowd, they didn't see each other still. And then with Momo's friends, her friends that they think, oh wow, who's the guy you're into, Oh, you and him, like as by the time like they do find each other, like they kind of like almost like not butt heads, but they clash with each other's faces, and it almost seems like it looks like a kiss in their Momo's friends see is like, oh, she kissed him, and she gets all embarrassed and just starts getting mad at him, but well, that was the reason she was mad because she got embarrassed because of that. and before it did kind of upset him. So, but the one thing it shows in this series that their chemistry or their bond between each other is definitely there. It's growing with each episode, and which I do like that because it's like that feeling. It does feel like even though they've known each other for a short time, but after it's been a couple of days though, it does feel like they've known each other. It's like they've been friends for a lot longer than that. It feels like they've been friends forever. If you get the feeling, right? Because how the way they're always banter between each other, especially when they argue amongst each other, right? It does feel like they have been friends forever. So, but the chemistry was like stuff like with even the feeling like that. That it feels like the chemistry has been. It's been very great, which I'm trying to say though. I enjoy their chemistry with each other. So even after that, she had that embarrassing moment. And her friends are still talking like, hey, well, so what's he like? Is this the guy you like? And like I said, she got mad at him because she got embarrassed because of that. And then Ken, like, then as they're on the way out from school, he bumps into this one girl, which, she does look cute though, but after she says some nice things to him, trying to which makes him happy though. Of course, the second that when she starts walking away from him, she tells her other friend that that basically he's a sucker, because this guy doesn't have much chance with girls anyway, so he's just gonna basically in layman's terms, he's a sucker and a loser because he's not gonna get anywhere with girls. He's not that charming or anyway. So Momo hears this, and I like that she just casually does with her fingers and moves that giant metal pan on top of the shelf and just drops it right on her head. Which that was funny though, but it's like, well, because she knows that she doesn't like what she did was wrong though, so she doesn't want anyone else being mean to me any further. So she just casually used her psychic powers to drop that pan on, which deservingly so, and then she starts clinging to Ken, It's like, oh wow, this is just to show off to that girl, like, oh wow, Ken, you're so cool, you're such a great guy, And while looking at her as they're walking away, it's basically in her way saying, hey, take that, biatch, basically. So she goes and tells her, hey, yeah, she didn't mean to do that because she did that because she got embarrassed. She wants to remain friends with him. So, and what was going on before, even after the little confrontation part, he goes to the bathroom. Then he realizes something. His balls are gone. I mean, his manhood is still there though, but his balls are gone. So she finally tells him, first of all, back at her house, she's on the ground laughing, and while her grandma, which the last episode she did say after when they're busy eating crabs, right? She did say, "Show me," but he didn't want to because he was like, I'm not going to show you my manhood and all that. Well, even if he did earlier, then there was something else that was wrong, right? So that's why she was saying, "Hey, let me show you should show me from before." So yeah, and it shows that there's a little piece of the aura. It's still inside Ken, which means the Turbo Granny is still there. So they exercised it out of him, put it into that cat statue. And so she still she took his balls and then she says, "Oh, I dropped them somewhere." But I'm like, where did she drop them? And by the way, it was like, wait a minute. So his balls are somewhere, but like, I know this sounds weird though. But I'm like, so wait, his balls are gone, but so are they still in his nutsack? I'm just like, the nutsack, right? I mean, like, I know it's weird to talk about. It's like, but it makes me wonder. She said she just dropped them somewhere, but where are they? Are they still somewhere like still in the sack? I don't know, but it just begs how weird it is though. Just saying that though, but just like, but where though? How? So, but Bumpus and even though Turbo Granny, which I know she's going to be a prominent character, especially in that cat statue, but well, because she still, because before she got destroyed, she did put a piece of her consciousness inside Ken, so there was that little piece for that was still in him. That's why there was this little fraction of it that was in him. So, but she's not quite as powerful though. Ken can still transform. Still, he still can though. And so now, and she Turbo Granny even tells Ken, "Hey, if you I can give you your balls back, but you have to slit these two girls' throat." I'm like, he's like, what? And and the granny wants to kick the granny's ass, So, but because they'll find another way. So, but yeah, but just like poor Ken, this guy can't catch a break. First his manhood was taken, and now his balls are taken now. And I mean, this show is already wild enough as it is, though, which is great in a way. But it's the main thing is the chemistry between Ken and Momo. Their relationship is definitely on point, you know, which I definitely do see. Like, eventually she still refuses to call him by his real name because of that actor she admired, whose name is Ken. So, but eventually she will call him by his real name, you know. But overall, yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, and it's like each episode keeps getting better, though. Despite this is definitely the tamest of the episodes, because there's basically no real fighting going on. It was just basically most of the time they were at school trying to find each other, and then of course the little argument because she was embarrassed, you know. And so it's definitely the tamest of the episodes so far. So, but listen, not every episode has to have action, you know. So, but I still say each episode is getting better. I'm getting much more fun, and the character. Because this is more about character. This is more about character development between these two more than just the action, you know. So, which is good, you know. So, but yeah, but episode 5, it was fun still, regardless. So, and he needs to get his balls back soon, you know. He does. So, but that's episode 5. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode review, and we'll see you next time. Later.